Did you know how many grapes make a bottle of wine? It takes about 600 grapes to produce just one bottle of wine, showcasing the incredible effort that goes into this beloved drink. Each grape has its own unique flavor and aroma, contributing to the wine's overall character. This means that when you enjoy a glass of wine, you're experiencing a complex blend of tastes that come from many different grapes. Winemakers carefully choose which varieties to include, depending on the type of wine they want to create, whether it's a rich Cabernet Sauvignon or a crisp Sauvignon Blanc. The process includes not just the harvest, but also fermentation, aging, and bottling, each step requiring skill and dedication. So the next time you sip your favorite wine, take a moment to appreciate the hard work of the vineyard workers who nurtured those grapes and the winemakers who turned them into something extraordinary. It's much more than just a drink. It's a celebration of nature's bounty. Ever thought about why discover the wonders of the world's largest ginkgo farm? In Sumter, South Carolina, the sprawling 500-acre ginkgo farm boasts over 1 million trees, each showcasing the stunning fan-shaped leaves that ginkgo trees are renowned for. These remarkable beings, known as living fossils, have withstood the test of time, thriving for millions of years while many other species disappeared. Visitors to this vibrant farm will uncover the diverse uses of ginkgo, whether it's in traditional medicine or tantalizing culinary dishes. The leaves, packed with antioxidants, are sought after in supplements that are thought to boost brain function and overall wellness. Beyond its impressive collection of trees, the farm emphasizes sustainable practices, ensuring that this ancient species continues to flourish for generations to come. Imagine strolling beneath a canopy of golden yellow leaves in autumn, or witnessing the vibrant green blooms in spring. With its rich tapestry of history and contributions to both science and gastronomy, isn't it time everyone made a trip to experience this extraordinary ginkgo haven? Discover how birds communicate during migration. Effective communication is crucial for survival among certain species, especially when they travel in large flocks during migration. Imagine thousands of birds flying together through vast skies, navigating towards warmer climates. These birds use a range of calls and signals to stay coordinated and avoid collisions. For example, species like geese and cranes rely on vocalizations to maintain group cohesion and ensure everyone is on the right path. The sounds they produce not only help them communicate with each other, but also alert them to potential dangers, like predators or unfavorable weather conditions. What's fascinating is that each species has its own distinctive calls, which carry specific meanings, helping them navigate their journey as a cohesive unit. As they soar thousands of miles, these birds illustrate the importance of teamwork and communication in the animal kingdom. Without these signals, their long migrations could become chaotic and dangerous. So the next time you see a flock of birds in the sky, remember the intricate communication that keeps them united on their amazing journey. Why exactly does idiopathic mean unknown cause? The term idiopathic refers to medical conditions where the underlying cause is not known, leaving doctors and patients grappling with uncertainty. This intriguing word comes from Greek roots, idios, meaning one's own or peculiar, and pathos, meaning suffering or disease. When a condition is labeled idiopathic, it can feel frustrating, especially for those seeking answers or a specific diagnosis. For instance, idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis is a lung disease where the cause remains elusive despite extensive research. This lack of a clear cause highlights the complexities of human health and the limits of current medical knowledge. Unraveling idiopathic diseases is a major focus for scientists, as understanding these conditions could lead to better treatments and hopefully cures. In a world rich with data, why do these mysteries still exist? Surprising wedding fact: expensive ceremonies can lead to divorce. A study from Emory University revealed that couples who splurge on their weddings are more likely to face divorce down the road. It turns out that when couples blow over $20,000 on their big day, they often find themselves struggling to keep their marriage intact. Why is this? One reason is financial stress. Starting a marriage with a heavy wedding debt can create tension and conflict early on, which is a common trigger for divorce. Instead of spending a fortune on a lavish celebration, couples might find that investing in their relationship, like taking a thoughtful honeymoon or even setting aside money for shared goals, builds a stronger foundation. This insight shifts the focus from a flashy wedding to nurturing the love and connection that truly matter. So maybe it's time to rethink that over-the-top celebration and consider what really counts when embarking on a lifelong adventure together. Turns out, the truth is that did you know almsgiving shapes Sri Lanka's culture? Each morning, this enchanting island resonates with the soft footsteps of saffron-robed monks as they walk barefoot through towns and villages to gather food offerings. While at first glance this may appear similar to begging, it is a deeply rooted and meaningful tradition in Sri Lanka. This practice allows locals to create merit, a vital aspect of Buddhism that closely ties good deeds to positive karma. The monks adhere to strict precepts, abstaining from cooking their own meals or eating after noon, relying instead on the generosity of the community during these early morning rounds. Villagers carefully prepare fragrant rice, spicy curries, and a variety of plant-based dishes, offering them with respect and mindfulness. By silently receiving these gifts, the monks acknowledge the blessings bestowed upon them. For many Sri Lankans, this ritual of giving represents not just a spiritual practice, but an essential element of daily life that strengthens the connection between the monastic community and the people. This sacred exchange of generosity nurtures lives and upholds cherished traditions, weaving a rich tapestry of shared values across the nation. Can you imagine that Africa's most connected country is the DRC? The Democratic Republic of the Congo, often called the DRC, is a mesmerizing nation due to its unique geography. Sharing borders with 9 countries, including Uganda and Angola, the DRC proudly holds the title of the most bordered country in Africa. One intriguing aspect is the capital city, Kinshasa, located merely 2.5 miles from Brazzaville, the capital of the Republic of Congo. This incredible closeness creates a vibrant crossroads of culture and commerce, where 2 major cities thrive almost within walking distance of each other. As people move back and forth, they engage in cultural exchanges, trade, and form friendships that blend distinct traditions. The markets in Kinshasa and Brazzaville overflow with lively music, delicious food, and artistic expressions, showcasing the rich tapestry of life here. Despite facing significant challenges, the DRC is a reservoir of natural resources and a testament to resilience. Isn't it remarkable how such geography can shape communities, allowing them to celebrate their unique identities while living side by side? Here's what actually happens when countries resist change. Despite the global embrace of the metric system, which simplifies measurements and calculations, the United States, Myanmar, and Liberia continue to cling to the British imperial system. This peculiar choice stems from a rich tapestry of history, tradition, and cultural identity. While the metric system uses units of 10 for easy conversions, such as 1 liter equating to 1,000 milliliters and 1 kilometer being 1,000 meters. Those in the US often find themselves frustrated with feet, pounds, and gallons. Have you ever tried converting miles to kilometers? It can feel like solving a complex puzzle. This measurement divide creates significant challenges, particularly for travelers and in international contexts, adding to the confusion in communication. Not only does this choice reflect a stubbornness to adapt, but it also raises questions about future global standardization conversations. As discussions about unifying measurement systems progress, one can't help but wonder if these 3 nations will ever fully join the metric movement. For now, we're caught in a curious blend of old practices and modern needs. Most people don't know this, but math can be visual. After a shocking mugging where he was brutally beaten, Jason experienced a surprising change in his brain. He developed a rare form of synesthesia. This condition allows him to see mathematical patterns in his surroundings, transforming ordinary visuals into intricate mathematical landscapes. With this newfound ability, Jason can effortlessly draw perfect fractals and graph complex equations without any formal training. His brain scans revealed an incredible hyperconnectivity between the visual and numerical areas of his brain, which explains his unique talent for seeing math visually. Imagine walking through a park and suddenly perceiving the Fibonacci sequence as the spiraling pattern of a sunflower. Jason's story showcases how the brain can adapt in unexpected ways after trauma, leading to extraordinary abilities that most of us can only dream of. Isn't it fascinating how a traumatic event could unlock such a powerful gift? Believe it or not, Arabic is a tough language to learn. Arabic is often cited as the most challenging language for native English speakers, and there are several compelling reasons for this. First, its grammar resembles a complex puzzle with rules and structures that diverge significantly from those found in English. Unlike English, Arabic employs a root-based system where words are created from three-letter roots, leading to a web of meanings that can fascinate and confuse learners alike. The pronunciation adds another layer of difficulty. Arabic includes unique sounds that can be alien to the English ear, such as deep throat sounds that leave even seasoned linguists grappling for the right articulation. Additionally, the language is rich in dialects. From Moroccan to Egyptian, each region speaks its variant of Arabic, complete with local slang and expressions. This means that understanding modern standard Arabic, the formal version, might not help you navigate the lively conversations in a Tunisian market or relate to a friendly chat in Jordan. Learning Arabic feels like an exhilarating adventure, as it pushes your linguistic boundaries and immerses you in a rich cultural tapestry. Did you know that Trish Bridge is a breathtaking adventure? Perched high in the Swiss Alps, Trish Bridge offers both engineering marvel and heart-pounding excitement. This stunning suspension bridge gracefully spans a deep valley, providing hikers with an exhilarating journey that feels like walking among the clouds. Built using a few sturdy wooden planks and durable steel cables, the bridge forms an unforgettable route over the icy glacier that lies hundreds of feet below. Just imagine standing on this narrow structure, feeling a gentle sway in the crisp, fresh mountain air, with picturesque views stretching in every direction. But Trish Bridge isn't merely about thrill-seeking. It also serves as a vital connection between various hiking trails, making it a popular waypoint for nature enthusiasts eager to relish the sweeping vistas of rugged peaks and glistening glaciers. While some may initially feel a flutter of fear at such heights, this sense of vertigo often transforms into pure joy as visitors absorb the serene beauty surrounding them. Whether you're an adventurous soul or simply someone who appreciates magnificent landscapes, Trish Bridge is an essential stop that guarantees a delightful mix of excitement and wonder. Surprisingly, New Zealand's weight policy affects residency visas. This island nation has a unique stance on health that can impact who gains residency. According to their immigration rules, individuals with a body mass index, or BMI, above a certain threshold may find their visa applications denied. This means that for some applicants, weight can play a pivotal role in their future. The policy aims to promote health, reduce healthcare costs, and maintain a healthy population, but it has led to controversies and real-life stories of applicants being turned away due to their weight. Critics argue this practice can be discriminatory and overlooks individual circumstances. Supporters believe it encourages healthier lifestyles. Ultimately, this policy raises important questions about the balance between health and inclusivity. Is judging people based on their weight fair when it comes to immigration? Hard to believe, but ocean currents control our climate. These powerful streams of water move energy across the globe and have a significant impact on both temperature and weather patterns. Imagine the ocean as a giant conveyor belt, carrying warm water from the equator to cooler regions, while cold water flows back toward the tropics. This circulation helps to moderate temperatures, preventing extremes in different areas. For instance, the Gulf Stream warms parts of northwestern Europe, making climates there milder than those at similar latitudes. Without these currents, weather would behave much more erratically. They also play a role in ocean biodiversity, influencing where various marine species can thrive. Understanding these currents not only helps scientists predict climate change, but also reveals how interconnected our planet's systems are. So, next time you think about the ocean, remember it's much more than just salt water. It's a driving force in our climate. Let's uncover the truth about the sun's energy. In just 1 hour, the sun sends more energy to Earth than humanity uses in an entire year. If you can imagine that, it's truly staggering. This remarkable fact highlights the sheer power of our nearest star, which delivers around 173,000 terawatts of energy every day. This abundant sunlight fuels everything from photosynthesis in plants to the electricity generated by solar panels. While humans are constantly looking for new ways to harness energy, we still rely heavily on fossil fuels, which contribute to climate change. Imagine if we shifted our focus to tapping into solar power more effectively. We could embrace a cleaner, more sustainable future. With the right technology and commitment, this incredible energy resource could be the key to meeting our energy needs while protecting our planet. Are we ready to make the most of our sunlit opportunity? Ever thought about the ancient roots of dentistry? Dentistry is one of the oldest professions in human history, dating back to around 7000 BC. Early practitioners, who played a vital role in maintaining dental hygiene, relied on simple yet effective flint tools to care for teeth. Imagine how different life was in those times. People didn't have the modern conveniences of toothpaste or electric toothbrushes, yet they understood the importance of oral health. Archaeological findings suggest that these early dentists employed techniques that, while rudimentary, showed an impressive understanding of dental care, including the treatment of cavities and tooth extraction. As societies evolved, so did their approaches to dentistry, leading to the development of more sophisticated tools and practices. Today, we're fortunate to have a wealth of knowledge and technologies at our disposal, from fluoride treatments to advanced orthodontics. This journey through time highlights not just the importance of dental health, but also how much we owe to those ancient pioneers for laying the foundation of modern dentistry. What if I told you about hidden Erdstall tunnels? These mysterious underground passageways, found throughout Austria and Bavaria, date back to the 12th century or even earlier. Built with extremely narrow dimensions, the tunnels leave us scratching our heads about their purpose. Theories suggest they might have served as religious retreats, escape routes, or storage spaces, but no one really knows. Intriguingly, many tunnels even descend below water levels, making us wonder how they were constructed and used without flooding. Despite their age, researchers have discovered almost no artifacts in these tunnels, which adds to the enigma surrounding them. Are they remnants of a secret society or simply forgotten pathways from a bygone era? The lack of concrete evidence leads to endless speculation. Exploring these tunnels invites imagination, connecting us to a past filled with mystery and possibilities. Discover the amazing adaptability of the Japanese macaque. This remarkable animal thrives in the diverse climates of Japan, showcasing nature's incredible ability to adapt. The macaque, a unique creature with thick, warm fur, comfortably survives the icy winters that blanket the country. Its fur isn't just a stylish coat, it serves a vital purpose, insulating the macaque against freezing temperatures that would challenge many other animals. Interestingly, this adaptability doesn't end with winter. The macaque can also be found in various environments, from mountainous regions to more moderate climates, proving its versatility. This means you'll find it everywhere, whether in snow-covered woods or temperate forests. By adjusting its diet and behavior, the macaque not only endures harsh conditions, but flourishes. How does this fascinating creature continue to inspire biologists and animal lovers alike? Here's a wild fact about the Philippine clouded rat. This impressive rodent, native to the island of Luzon, can grow up to 30 inches long and weigh over 5.5 pounds. Imagine a creature that large scurrying through the trees. With its dense, colorful fur, the clouded rat has developed an excellent camouflage strategy, blending seamlessly into the lush greenery of its mountainous forest habitat. These fascinating animals prefer a solitary lifestyle, venturing out mainly at night to search for food. Their diet consists primarily of plants, making them herbivores in a world where many species hunt for meat. The clouded rat's unique adaptations not only help it survive in the wild, but also illustrate the incredible diversity of life found in the Philippines. Sadly, their habitats are threatened by deforestation and human activities, which makes understanding and protecting these creatures crucial. So next time you think about unique animals, remember the Philippine clouded rat and the wonders of its natural world. Discover how to measure lightning distance safely. Scientists have developed a simple method to calculate how far away a lightning strike occurs. which can help keep you and others safe. When you see a flash of lightning, start counting the seconds until you hear the thunder. For every 5 seconds that pass, the lightning is roughly 1 mile away. This method is based on the fact that light travels faster than sound, so you see the flash before you hear the clap. Knowing this distance can alert you when it's time to seek shelter during storms, as lightning can strike miles away from the rain. Safety experts recommend taking cover if the distance is less than 6 miles, as the risk of a lightning strike increases significantly. So next time a storm rolls in, remember to count those seconds and stay safe. Here's something incredible about 20 million bats. In the heart of Texas lies Bracken Cave, home to the biggest bat colony on the planet. Imagine standing at the entrance as twilight descends, transforming the sky into a canvas where millions of bats emerge in a swirling, majestic cloud. These extraordinary creatures, numbering around 20 million, are not merely fascinating to watch. They play a crucial role in our ecosystem. As night falls, these bats become nature's most effective pest control agents, devouring countless insects, including those pesky mosquitoes that disrupt our summer evenings. With their ability to consume up to thousands of insects in a single night, each bat contributes to the health and balance of their environment. This nightly spectacle not only showcases their remarkable flying skills, but also highlights the importance of their ecological mission. So the next time you encounter a mosquito buzzing around you, remember that these bats are silently working in the background, helping to keep our nights more enjoyable. The breathtaking display at Bracken Cave serves as a vivid reminder of how critical bats are to a well-functioning ecosystem. What if I told you about Jack the Ripper's chilling mystery? This infamous figure of London's dark history struck fear into the hearts of its citizens in 1888 by brutally murdering at least 5 women. The victims, often referred to as the Canonical Five, were found in the Whitechapel district, leading to widespread panic and a media frenzy. Despite numerous investigations and a long list of suspects, the true identity of Jack the Ripper remains an enigma, baffling historians and true crime fans alike. The gruesome nature of the crimes and the killer's ability to evade capture have kept the mystery alive for over a century. Speculations range from him being a local butcher to even a member of the royal family. The story continues to captivate the imagination, inspiring countless books, films, and theories. Why does this unsolved case still fascinate so many people today? Here's a wild fact about Switzerland's neutrality. Switzerland has a long-standing policy of remaining neutral in conflicts, which has allowed it to avoid the destruction and chaos of major wars. This neutrality isn't just a historical choice. It has actively shaped the country's diplomatic identity for centuries. Because of this stance, Switzerland has become an important hub for international organizations. For instance, the United Nations, UN, and the International Red Cross both have their headquarters in Geneva, a city recognized as a center for global diplomacy. This unique status allows Switzerland to play a vital role in facilitating peace talks and humanitarian efforts worldwide. Many nations look to Switzerland as a model for conflict resolution and cooperation. Could this peaceful nation's approach to neutrality inspire other countries to pursue diplomacy instead of war? Here's something incredible about magnets and heat. Magnets are fascinating objects found in many everyday items, but did you know they have a melting point? These ubiquitous tools function based on tiny regions called magnetic domains, which can be thought of as mini-magnets within the material. When these domains align perfectly, the magnet exhibits its strong magnetic properties. However, apply enough heat and everything changes. If a magnet reaches its Curie temperature, a specific point that varies from about 580 to 1000 degrees Celsius, it starts to lose its magnetic abilities. Heat disrupts the order of the magnetic domains, causing them to misalign and scrambling the very essence of magnetism. This means that your favorite fridge magnet could become just a piece of metal if it gets too hot, say from an oven or a stovetop. So the next time you're cooking and you grab that trusty magnet to hold your recipe on the fridge, consider the heat around you. Is it hot enough to affect its strength? Isn't it awe-inspiring how even something as seemingly simple and strong as a magnet has its limits? Here's a wild fact about the Mariana Trench. This remarkable underwater feature in the Pacific Ocean is the deepest place on Earth, reaching a staggering depth of about 7 miles. To put that in perspective, if you were to drop Mount Everest into the trench, the mountain would still be fully submerged, with miles of water weighing down above it. This extreme environment creates crushing pressure and complete darkness, making it one of the most challenging places to explore. Despite these harsh conditions, the trench is home to fascinating and unique creatures, many of which have adapted in surprising ways. For instance, some organisms have developed special proteins to survive the intense pressure, while others can produce light to navigate through the darkness. Scientists are still uncovering the mysteries of this deep ocean world. So who knows what other incredible life forms await discovery in the Mariana Trench? Here's a wild fact about pandas and ownership. Did you know that all giant pandas, despite their fame worldwide, are technically considered the property of China? This means that any panda you see in a zoo outside of China is actually on loan. For instance, if a zoo in the United States wants a panda, they must negotiate a loan agreement that often lasts about 10 years. But that's not all. Even the adorable cubs born in these foreign zoos still belong to China. This creates a fascinating international custody arrangement where the host country gets to care for these beloved animals while China maintains ownership rights. This relationship helps promote conservation awareness and supports research efforts back in China. So next time you see a panda munching on bamboo, remember that it's not just a cute face. It's part of a larger story about international cooperation and wildlife conservation. What do you think about this unique arrangement? Did you know about Talladega Superspeedway's amazing design? This iconic NASCAR circuit is famous for its extreme 33-degree banking in the corners, which is designed to keep cars hugging the track at incredibly high speeds. Imagine zipping around the turns, almost as if you're glued to the asphalt. This steep incline allows drivers to maintain higher velocities without veering off the track, creating thrilling action for both the racers and the fans. It's not just about speed, though. The banking affects race strategy, too. Drivers can draft behind each other, taking advantage of aerodynamic efficiency to gain speed. This unique feature makes Talladega a favorite among fans who come to witness the heart-pounding excitement of high-speed racing. So next time you watch a NASCAR race, remember that the layout is not just a track, but a crucial element in the action-packed world of motorsports. Is it really true that ice becomes a hotel? Every winter, Sweden's enchanting ice hotel in Jukkasjärvi emerges from the freeze, captivating visitors with its breathtaking construction of ice and snow. Located just above the Arctic Circle, this incredible hotel is built using around 5,000 tons of ice sourced from the nearby Torn River. Skilled artisans dedicate their craft to create exquisite rooms, dazzling sculptures, and even an ice bar, where creativity knows no bounds. Each year, the design changes, offering guests something new and extraordinary, from uniquely themed suites adorned with intricate ice artwork to stunning, illuminated corridors that twinkle like the northern lights. But staying at the Ice Hotel isn't just about marveling at the artwork, it's an exhilarating experience. Guests can embrace winter's wonder through activities like dog sledding, snowmobiling, or unwinding in a warm sauna after a day in the frosty air. As spring approaches, the hotel melts away, returning to the river, ensuring that every visit is a truly one-of-a-kind adventure. Picture this: snuggling into a sleeping bag on a bed of ice. How many places offer that thrilling chill? What if I told you dogs run hotter than us? With an average body temperature hovering around 101 degrees Fahrenheit, dogs are definitely warmer creatures than humans, whose normal temperature is about 98.6 degrees. This difference is an essential aspect of how dogs regulate their bodies, especially when the weather heats up. Dogs can't sweat like we do. Instead, they cool down by panting. When they breathe rapidly through their open mouths, it allows moisture to evaporate from their tongues and the inner lining of their lungs, helping them to lower their body heat. During hot days or intense play sessions, you might see your furry friend panting away, and it's actually for their health. Understanding this unique trait can help you take better care of your pup, ensuring they stay cool and comfy, especially in summer. So next time you see a dog panting, remember, it's their way of beating the heat. Did you know humans share hair follicles with chimpanzees? It turns out, despite the obvious differences in appearance, both species have around the same number of hair follicles. This fascinating fact highlights our close evolutionary relationship with chimpanzees, our closest living relatives. While we have about 5 million hair follicles, chimpanzees have a similar count, yet the texture of our hair sets us apart. Human hair is generally much finer and sparser, which gives our skin a smoother look. This difference in hair texture and density helps humans adapt to various climates and environments, influencing how we manage heat and sun exposure. While chimpanzees keep their dense, coarse fur, providing warmth and protection in their natural habitats. Our finer hair allows us to maintain better temperature regulation. Isn't it amazing to think that we have more in common with these remarkable primates than we might have thought? By understanding these similarities, we gain insights into our own biology and evolution, deepening our appreciation for the diversity of life on Earth. You might be shocked to learn that cats can be mayors. In the quirky little town of Talkeetna, Alaska, a cat named Stubbs took on the honorary role of mayor for an impressive 20 years. While he didn't wield a gavel or sign laws, Stubbs brought a sense of warmth and charm that made him beloved by locals and visitors alike. Many people in Talkeetna would come to the general store, where Stubbs often lounged just to catch a glimpse of their furry leader. His unique habit of greeting patrons and purring contentedly while being petted created a welcoming atmosphere that no human official could rival. Although Stubbs never made any policy decisions, his playful spirit and presence fostered a sense of community pride, reminding everyone of the simple joys in life. Isn't it fascinating how one little cat can leave such a big impact? Why exactly does Lesotho deserve the title Kingdom in the Sky? This extraordinary country, nestled high in the southern African mountains, is the only nation in the world where the entire landmass exceeds an incredible altitude of 3,300 feet. To visualize this, consider that over 80% of Lesotho's terrain stands even higher, surpassing 5,900 feet. This remarkable elevation creates a stunning backdrop reminiscent of fairy tales, featuring breathtaking mountain peaks, deep valleys, and sparkling rivers that enchant visitors. The cooler climate, a product of this altitude, nurtures a diverse range of ecosystems, adding to Lesotho's natural allure. However, Lesotho's charm extends beyond its scenic landscapes. It is a vibrant cultural hub, home to the Basotho people. Renowned for their exquisite woven textiles and traditional attire, including the distinctive Basotho hat, the Basotho continue to celebrate their heritage amid modern influences. Whether exploring its scenic national parks or connecting with the welcoming local communities, visitors quickly discover that Lesotho, the kingdom in the sky, is not only a feast for the eyes, but also a treasure trove of unique experiences. Did you know that lions roar louder than jets? A lion's roar can reach an astonishing 114 decibels, overshadowing even the noise of a jet engine at takeoff. This incredible sound can be heard from distances of up to 8 kilometers, thanks to the unique structure of their vocal folds. These specialized vocal cords allow lions to produce a deep, resonant bellow with surprisingly low lung pressure. Their roars are not merely for show, they play vital roles in the lion's daily life. By roaring, lions claim their territory, coordinate hunts, and reinforce their social hierarchies within the pride. Interestingly, the cool and dense air of night enhances sound transmission, enabling the majestic roars to travel long distances across the plains. Even in thick grass, lions can identify each other by the distinct pitch and patterns of their vocalizations. In African folklore, the lion is often described as a voice of thunder, symbolizing strength and dominance, accurately reflecting their powerful presence in the wild. Researchers also study these roars to understand lion populations and pride dynamics, revealing that in nature, sound truly represents power. How incredible is that? Believe it or not, one woman runs a whole town. In Nebraska, you can find the fascinating town of Monowi, which has a population of just one person, Eula. As the sole resident, Eula wears many hats. She is the mayor, the bartender, and even the librarian. This extraordinary situation showcases the unique quirks of rural life, where small communities can sometimes dwindle to just one individual. Eula keeps the town's spirit alive by running the local bar and maintaining the library, which serves as a cozy gathering place for visitors from neighboring areas. Each year, she applies for special permits to keep the town's official status, and she even hosts events to bring people together. The story of Manawai is a reminder of how vibrant life can be, regardless of size. How would you feel about being the only resident in a town? Can you imagine that oppression fueled a revolution? In the 1770s, tensions soared between the British government and the American colonies, particularly Massachusetts. To quash resistance, Britain made bold moves like shutting down Boston Harbor, which devastated the local economy by halting trade and commerce. They also replaced locally elected leaders with British officials, stripping away essential self-governance. Furthermore, colonists accused of crimes faced trials far from their homes, making it nearly impossible to defend themselves adequately. This was intended to intimidate the people of Massachusetts into compliance. The British even permitted their soldiers to occupy unoccupied homes, turning the lives of ordinary citizens upside down. However, rather than submit to these harsh tactics, the residents of Massachusetts united, transforming oppression into a rallying point. This growing spirit of defiance spread to other colonies, igniting cooperation and coordination in their struggle against British rule. Ultimately, these oppressive measures served to fuel resentment in a fierce fight for freedom, laying the groundwork for the American Revolution. Did the British really think they could silence the colonists? Most people don't know this, but birds are dinosaurs. It's astonishing to consider that the cheerful sparrow resting on your windowsill is linked to the fierce and powerful dinosaurs that once roamed the earth. Paleontologists have unveiled this incredible truth. Modern birds evolved from a group of small theropod dinosaurs, which includes the infamous Tyrannosaurus rex. Fossils such as Archaeopteryx, dating back 150 million years, showcase a fascinating blend of both bird and dinosaur features. This remarkable creature had feathers and wings vital for flight, but also sported claws and teeth that remind us of its predatory ancestry. Even more intriguing, genetic studies reveal that our common chickens harbor dormant dinosaur DNA, connecting them to their prehistoric relatives. Discovering feathers trapped in amber adds another layer of wonder, offering vibrant glimpses into the colors and textures of ancient life. Birds possess unique adaptations that their dinosaur ancestors did not, like lightweight bones that facilitate flight and a quick metabolism that supports their energetic lifestyles. So the next time a bird sings, remember, it's not just a simple chirp, it's a call that resonates through a remarkable 65 million years of evolution. Did you know Shakespeare and Cervantes died on the same day? It's an astonishing coincidence that has intrigued literature lovers for centuries. On April 23, 1616, two of the greatest writers in history, Miguel de Cervantes and William Shakespeare, both passed away. Cervantes, the Spanish novelist best known for Don Quixote, is often hailed as the father of the modern novel. Meanwhile, Shakespeare, the English playwright and poet, revolutionized storytelling with his plays and sonnets. Interestingly, while both men left an indelible mark on the literary world, they never actually met or even communicated, as they lived in different countries and cultures. Their simultaneous deaths on the same date, which coincidentally falls on St. George's Day, the patron saint of England, adds an air of mystery to their legacies. This remarkable alignment makes us wonder about the intertwined fates of these iconic figures. How cool is that? Hard to believe, but Mongolia has free Wi-Fi in the steppe. This fascinating fact highlights the incredible pace at which Mongolia's telecommunication system is developing. In the heart of the vast, breathtaking steppes, where traditional nomadic life once dominated, free Wi-Fi hotspots are transforming daily living. These internet connections allow nomadic families and travelers to communicate, access essential services, and even manage businesses right from the open fields. Imagine sitting in the serene beauty of the steppe, surrounded by grazing sheep, while checking your messages or browsing the latest news online. This remarkable innovation reflects a cultural shift that embraces modernization while respecting Mongolia's rich heritage. With an increasing number of people connected, the digital landscape is enhancing the social fabric of nomadic communities by providing them with tools for education, commerce, and connection. As technology continues to advance, Mongolia shows that it is possible to merge age-old traditions with modern conveniences, creating a unique blend of the old and new. What will the future hold for this dynamic nation? Believe it or not, coconuts kill more people than sharks. While sharks often evoke fear and fascination, coconuts quietly claim their own deadly statistics. Each year, around 150 people lose their lives due to falling coconuts, a staggering number that is 3 times higher than the average fatalities from shark attacks globally. Imagine this. A coconut can plummet from a height of 25 meters, reaching speeds over 50 kilometers per hour, and upon impact, it delivers the destructive force comparable to a brick released from a rooftop. This shocking reality is particularly pronounced in tropical locales, where beachgoers lounge under the shade of swaying palms, often unaware of the dangers above. The irony of this situation is striking. While we fear creatures like sharks due to their impressive teeth and predatory nature, the seemingly innocuous coconut is often overlooked. This serves as a powerful reminder that sometimes the most substantial threats lurk in familiar surroundings rather than in the wild. So as you relax on your next vacation, remember to keep your head up. Awareness might just save your life. Surprisingly, it's a fact that Sungai is a village treasure. Nestled in Hong Kong, Sungai, also known as the village of Panjang, offers a distinctive glimpse into the rich culture of Asia. This charming village showcases a blend of traditional architecture and vibrant local life, making it a unique destination for both residents and tourists. Visitors can stroll through its scenic streets, where colorful markets and friendly faces provide a warm welcome. With its deep-rooted heritage, Sungai is more than just a place. It's a living history of the area's customs and community spirit. As people go about their daily activities, you can witness age-old traditions being upheld, like local crafts and delicious street food. So, if you ever find yourself in Hong Kong, don't miss experiencing the beauty and charm of Sungai. What hidden gems will you discover there? Here's what actually happens when you won't believe what's beneath Europa's icy surface: Jupiter's moon. Europa is a captivating realm that intrigues scientists and dreamers alike. Beneath its thick ice crust lies an expansive ocean, potentially containing more than twice the amount of water found on Earth. This hidden sea remains warm due to the gravitational forces exerted by Jupiter, creating a dynamic and potentially habitable environment. The ocean is not only salty and rich in nutrients, but it also raises exciting possibilities for the existence of life beyond our planet. NASA's upcoming Europa Clipper mission aims to delve into these mysteries by studying Europa's icy exterior and analyzing the geysers that eject water vapor into space. These plumes might provide essential insights into the ocean lurking beneath. If microbial life is present in Europa's depths, it could reshape our understanding of life in the universe in its many forms. Imagine robotic explorers traversing this alien waterway, revealing biological secrets that have remained hidden for eons. Europa is a lot more than just an ice-covered satellite. It could hold the key to understanding life's potential across the cosmos. Did you know about America's first space station? Before the International Space Station took the stage, Skylab was truly a pioneer in space exploration. Launched in 1973, Skylab was America's very first space station, giving astronauts a unique environment to live and work high above Earth. This incredible facility circled our planet about every 90 minutes, allowing its 3 crews to conduct vital experiments and explore the effects of long-duration spaceflight on the human body. Imagine floating in a space station while performing research on materials, biology, and even solar observations. Skylab hosted 3 missions, and astronauts spent up to 84 days aboard, breaking new ground in our understanding of life beyond our world. It wasn't just a science lab, it was a peek into what future space habitats could look like. However, after a decade in orbit, Skylab re-entered Earth's atmosphere in 1979. It may not exist anymore, but its legacy lives on, inspiring future missions and space stations like the International Space Station. What do you think we could achieve next in space exploration? From janitor to principal, how Gabe Saunier inspired change. In 1985, Gabe Saunier was just a janitor at a school in Louisiana, but he had a vision for something greater. Every day he watched the teachers and the principal interact with students, filling him with inspiration and hope. That same principle encouraged him to pursue his passion for education leadership. With determination and hard work, Gabe went back to school, eventually earning the credentials needed to become a principal himself. His journey shows how one person's belief in another can spark transformative change. Now, as a principal, he not only leads with empathy, but also motivates others to follow their dreams, proving that no matter where you start, you can aim high. Gabe's story reminds us all that fostering education can change lives and create positive ripples within the community. This might surprise you. Bald eagles are great builders. These magnificent birds are famous for their strong pair bonds and impressive nest-building skills. When a pair of bald eagles decides to build a nest, they often work together to create a sturdy home that can reach enormous sizes. These nests are usually built high up in trees, providing a safe haven for their eggs and chicks. What's fascinating is that bald eagles often return to the same nest year after year, making modifications and repairs as needed. Over time, these nests can accumulate massive amounts of materials, sometimes weighing over a ton. This commitment to their nesting site not only shows their bond, but also reflects their ability to thrive in various environments. It's a testament to their resilience and adaptability in the wild. So the next time you see a bald eagle, remember it's not just a bird, but a dedicated architect of its home. Is it really true that a computer beat a chess champion? In 1997, IBM's Deep Blue supercomputer made history by defeating the reigning world chess champion, Garry Kasparov, in a series of matches. This marked a groundbreaking moment in the world of artificial intelligence, as it was the first time a computer triumphed over a human champion in a complete chess game. Deep Blue was no ordinary computer. It was specially designed to calculate millions of possible moves per second. While Kasparov was a seasoned player known for his strategic thinking and deep understanding of the game, Deep Blue relied on its ability to analyze vast amounts of data and evaluate patterns. This monumental victory sparked debates about the role of machines in human endeavors and posed questions about the future of AI. Could we be witnessing the dawn of a new era where computers not only assist us but also challenge our most talented minds? Prepare to be amazed by Minmeo's paper art. This talented paper artist shows us how stunning creations can emerge from just sheets of paper. Minmeo meticulously crafts intricate designs that transform simple materials into breathtaking works of art. Using nothing but a few tools and an incredible amount of patience, he proves that art isn't just about fancy supplies. It's about passion and creativity. Watching him work is a lesson in dedication. Every cut and fold is precise, resulting in delicate patterns that almost seem alive. From fantastical creatures to elaborate landscapes, Minmeo's designs captivate those who see them, sparking joy and inspiration. His work invites everyone to try their hand at paper crafting, reminding us that with a little effort and imagination, we can create something beautiful from the ordinary. Have you ever thought about what you could make with just paper? Can drops on your shoes predict the weather? This intriguing observation reveals how tiny droplets, which create splashes when they hit hard surfaces, can actually give us hints about rain. When you see those splashes on your shoes, it's a strong sign that it has rained recently. On the other hand, if your shoes are dry and there are no splashes around, it often means only a light drizzle has fallen. This practical approach bridges the gap between scientific insights and our daily lives, allowing us to use simple observations for weather predictions. By noticing whether droplets bounce off the pavement or leave a subtle sheen, anyone can enhance their understanding of weather patterns. It's a fun reminder that science can be found in the smallest details of our surroundings. So next time you step outside, pay attention to your shoes. They might just reveal what the skies have in store. Discover the wild rite of passage among Maui boys. In the Maui tribe of the Amazon, teenage boys undergo an intense initiation involving bullet ants, notorious for having the most excruciating sting measured by the Schmidt index. These brave adolescents wear gloves stuffed with these fierce ants, facing an incredible pain that can even cause hallucinations, vomiting, and temporary paralysis. This ritual isn't just about pain, it's a test of courage and resilience meant to mark the transition into manhood. Instead of backing down, these boys prove their strength and spirit, understanding that enduring this painful experience is a symbol of their readiness to take on adult responsibilities. Participants emerge not only with sore hands, but also with a newfound respect among their peers and elders. Why would they put themselves through this? For the Maui, it's about forging their identity and embracing the challenges of life head-on. You won't believe this about the Titanic's eerie prediction. 14 years before the Titanic met its tragic fate, author Morgan Robertson penned a remarkable novel titled Futility. In this story, Robertson imagined an unsinkable ocean liner named the Titan. The parallels between his fictional account and the real-life disaster of the Titanic are chilling. Just like the Titanic, the Titan was described as having insufficient lifeboats, which meant that when disaster struck, caused by an iceberg no less, survival became nearly impossible for its passengers. Robertson seemed to foresee the catastrophic events that would later unfold in 1912, raising questions about fate and foreknowledge. This uncanny resemblance has left many wondering if it was merely a coincidence or if the author had an extraordinary glimpse into the future. How did he capture such details that mirrored reality so closely? Believe it or not, goalkeepers face 110 shots. In a thrilling challenge, a goalkeeper's attempt to stop 100 shots from outside the box tests not just their skills, but also their endurance. Goalkeepers are some of the most fascinating athletes on the field. They don't just stand and wait, they are constantly on the move, ready to dive or jump to block powerful shots. This challenge highlights their agility and reflexes, as they must react quickly to varying angles and speeds. Imagine facing tremendous power as each shot comes screaming toward you. It's all about concentration and timing. Successfully blocking many of those shots requires training, focus, and an understanding of the shooter's technique. With every near miss or incredible save, the stakes get higher. Goalkeepers also need mental strength to handle the pressure, especially as opponents aim to score. So next time you watch a match, remember the intense skills and bravery these players bring to the game. It surely makes you appreciate their role even more, doesn't it? Believe it or not, Lahore is a child's playground. This vibrant city offers countless spots where kids can play and explore, making family outings both fun and memorable. From expansive parks like Iqbal Park, where children can run freely, to thrilling amusement parks like Joyland, the options seem endless. Families flock to places like Lahore Zoo, which showcases an array of animals, sparking curiosity and interest in wildlife. Artisans and storytellers can often be found at the Lahore Fort, engaging children in the rich history of the city. Whether it is riding bikes in lush gardens or enjoying puppet shows in bustling markets, children in Lahore can experience a mix of outdoor adventures and cultural activities. With so many recreational offerings, families can make every day in this historic city special and exciting. What will you discover in Lahore's playground? Prepare to be amazed by Iceland's elf believers. In 1998, a surprising statistic revealed that more than half of Iceland's population believed in elves, or huldufolk, as they call them. These fascinating creatures are part of Icelandic folklore, often described as magical beings living in rocks and hills. Many Icelanders hold these beliefs firmly, feeling a connection to the natural landscape and its mystical stories. This deep-rooted cultural heritage influences everything from construction projects to daily life, as some people consult with experts, called elf whisperers, before altering land where elves are thought to reside. The idea of these hidden beings encourages a sense of wonder and respect for nature among the people. The belief in elves isn't just an old fairy tale, it's a captivating part of Iceland's identity that sparks curiosity about how folklore shapes reality in our lives. Isn't it fascinating how culture shapes our perceptions? Did you know opossums rarely get rabies? This fascinating fact comes from the unique biology of these remarkable creatures. Opossums have a lower susceptibility to rabies compared to other mammals, largely due to their body temperature. Typically, rabies virus thrives in higher temperatures, but opossums maintain a cooler body temperature, which creates an environment that is less favorable for the virus to survive and replicate. This natural defense makes them quite resilient when it comes to this deadly disease. In fact, while other animals might be easily infected, opossums often showcase their immunity, helping to reduce the risk of rabies spread in their habitats. It's impressive how these small marsupials play such an important role in our ecosystem. So the next time you see an opossum, remember just how special they are. Not just for their adorable appearance, but also for their incredible ability to fend off rabies. Did you know that compasses point to magnetic south? It's a surprising fact that can puzzle many. When you use a compass, the needle swings around to point toward the Earth's magnetic North Pole. But here's the twist. That magnetic North Pole is actually the Earth's magnetic South Pole. This interesting quirk occurs because of how Earth's magnetic field is structured. The magnetic North Pole is positioned near the geographic North Pole, which can confuse hikers or adventurers trying to find true north. Because a compass only shows the direction to the magnetic pole, you might not be heading where you think you are. This means that if you're navigating, it's important to account for this difference, especially in wilderness areas where precise direction matters. So next time you rely on a compass, remember, it's leading you to magnetic south, not true north. Uncle Sam's surprising origins you might not know. The iconic figure of Uncle Sam actually traces back to Samuel Wilson, a meat trader from New York. In the early 19th century, during the War of 1812, Wilson supplied barrels of beef to the United States Army. He stamped the boxes with U.S. to signify government property, but soldiers playfully began to associate the mark with Wilson himself. They started to call him Uncle Sam, a nickname that stuck and evolved into the friendly symbol of the U.S. we recognize today. This character, with his tall hat and star-spangled suit, became a representation of American patriotism and pride. Over the years, Uncle Sam has appeared in countless posters, advertisements, and even films, urging citizens to enlist in the military or buy war bonds. His image has transformed into a powerful icon of American culture, embodying the spirit of unity and determination. Next time you see Uncle Sam, remember the interesting story behind his creation and the man who inspired it. Did you know toilets reveal social dynamics? Researchers often find that communal toilet facilities offer a fascinating glimpse into how families and communities interact. When people come together in shared spaces like these, it's not just about the practical use of the toilet, it's a rich social experience. Families might engage in conversations, laugh, or share stories while waiting, transforming a basic necessity into a lively social hub. This is especially evident in various cultures where using a communal toilet becomes a daily routine that fosters connections. Observing these interactions can reveal insights about social norms, cooperation, and even conflict resolution in everyday life. As people navigate their shared environment, they develop a sense of community and belonging that goes far beyond simple restroom use. So next time you think about toilets, remember they're not just for business. They can also play a role in how we connect with others and build relationships. Isn't it interesting how such a simple facility can reflect complex social behavior? Did you know BP's techniques have sparked major controversy? Over the years, BP has faced a significant amount of criticism for its methods used during oil spills, notably the technic top head and junk shot techniques. These methods were especially highlighted during the infamous Deepwater Horizon incident in 2010, which resulted in one of the worst environmental disasters in history. The technic top head aimed to control the flow of oil from the well, while the junk shot attempted to block the leaks with various materials. Despite their ambitious goals, both techniques were ultimately deemed ineffective in stopping the catastrophic leak, leading to widespread disappointment and anger among environmentalists and the public. Critics argue that these approaches reflected a lack of preparedness and innovation when faced with such an unprecedented crisis. The failure of these techniques not only raised questions about BP's crisis management strategies, but also highlighted the need for more effective and reliable methods in oil spill response. How can companies better prepare for environmental emergencies? Believe it or not, champagne can cost $1.5 million. The Goût de Diamant is the world's most expensive bottle, and it's not just about the bubbly inside. This luxurious drink features a stunning diamond embedded in its design, making it a true work of art. Imagine sipping champagne from a bottle so exclusive that only a few can afford it. Created for a select clientele, Goût de Diamant combines exceptional craftsmanship with the finest ingredients to deliver an unparalleled experience. The bottle is crafted by renowned artisans, and each diamond accentuates its elegance, drawing attention even before you taste the luxurious champagne itself. This extravagant price tag reflects not just the quality of the champagne, but also the artistry of the design. For wine enthusiasts and collectors, owning such a bottle is about more than just the drink. It's a status symbol and a conversation starter. So next time you think of champagne, remember that some bottles reach heights that are truly beyond most people's imaginations. Believe it or not, women pay more for pink products. The term pink tax highlights the shocking reality that many items marketed towards women, like razors and deodorants, often cost more than similar products for men. This price difference occurs even when there are no significant variations in the quality or production costs. For example, women's razors can be priced higher simply because they are designed with colorful packaging or targeted advertising, despite performing the same job as their male counterparts. This practice raises questions about fairness and equality in marketing. It affects women's budgets everywhere, as they unknowingly spend extra just for choosing products that cater to their needs. The pink tax is more than just a pricing issue. It's a reflection of how society views gender and the expectations tied to it. Why should women pay extra for the same products? Believe it or not, the octobass is gigantic. This incredible musical instrument holds the title of the largest double bass in the world, standing at an impressive height of about 3.5 meters, 11.5 feet. It towers over traditional double basses, producing fantastically deep and resonant bass sounds that can fill any concert hall. However, due to its enormous size, playing the octobass isn't a simple task. Musicians often need assistance to handle it effectively, as reaching the strings and managing the bow can be quite a challenge. The octobass was invented in the mid-19th century, made its grand debut at the Paris Conservatory. Since then, it has fascinated composers and musicians alike, inspiring many to explore its unique, rich tones. Whether featured in orchestras or contemporary compositions, the octobass adds a remarkable depth to musical pieces. So next time you're at a concert, keep an ear out for those powerful low notes. They could very well be coming from this magnificent giant. Prepare to be amazed by movie magic. Have you ever wondered how filmmakers synchronize audio and video seamlessly? Enter the clapperboard, an essential tool used at the beginning of scenes. This handy device consists of a board with a hinged clapstick on top. When the director calls for a take, they snap the clapstick closed, creating a distinctive sound and visual cue that marks the start of filming. The reason it's so important is that sound recording and video capture can happen separately, especially with modern filming techniques. During editing, the clapperboard's visual cue helps editors align the audio and video tracks perfectly. Plus, the information written on the board, like the scene number and take, keeps everything organized. So the next time you watch a movie, remember that little clapperboard is working hard behind the scenes to ensure everything fits together just right. You might be shocked to learn that Emily DeRaven loves chocolate. The talented actress famous for playing Claire Littleton on the hit show Lost has an interesting twist to her food preferences. Despite being allergic to peanut butter, which many adore, Emily can't resist the allure of chocolate. It's not just a sweet treat for her, it's a serious passion. Chocolate comes in many forms: dark, white, milk, and each offers its own delicious experience. While living with an allergy can be challenging, Emily demonstrates the power of indulging in what you love, showcasing her playful side despite the rules. So whether it's a rich chocolate cake or creamy chocolate ice cream, this actress knows how to enjoy her favorite flavors, turning her dietary restrictions into something uniquely hers. What's your favorite chocolate treat? Here's a wild fact about Weasley's braces. Many fans might not know that the beloved character from the Harry Potter series, Ron Weasley, wore braces to fix a dental issue. This detail adds an interesting layer to his character and helps make him more relatable, especially for young readers who might struggle with similar situations. The braces helped Ron significantly, allowing him to enjoy his favorite foods much better after just a few weeks of wearing them. Imagine biting into a treacle tart or a chocolate frog without any discomfort. It's a small change that did wonders for his confidence, showing that even in a world filled with magic, everyday challenges like dental problems exist. This little fact reminds us that personal struggles can lead to positive outcomes, making them worth facing. So next time you munch on some sweets, think of Ron and his braces. Did you know Nauru relies only on rainwater? This small island nation in the Pacific Ocean faces unique challenges when it comes to fresh water. With no permanent rivers or lakes, Nauruans depend entirely on rainfall to meet their water needs. They collect rainwater in cisterns, a practice that is crucial for survival on this arid island. The collected water is stored underground in wells, providing a vital resource for drinking and daily activities. During dry spells, the situation can become dire, highlighting the importance of sustainable management. To maximize water conservation, residents often use innovative techniques to capture every drop. The reliance on rainwater encourages a close relationship with the environment, reminding us how precious water can be. As climate change continues to impact weather patterns, the people of Nauru may face even greater water scarcity challenges ahead. Understanding how this island adapts to its surroundings can inspire us all to think about our own water use and conservation. What can we learn from Nauru's example? Believe it or not, Shakespeare invented you for you. In his playful comedy, Love's Labour's Lost, written around 1595, the legendary playwright William Shakespeare showcased his knack for language by using you as a cheeky abbreviation for the word you. This clever shortcut not only added a bit of flair to his dialogue, but also hinted at an early form of text speak that we often see today in modern communication. Can you imagine reading Shakespeare's work and encountering a character casually tossing around letters instead of words? This innovation shows that shorthand communication isn't just a recent trend. It has deep roots in literature. Shakespeare's playful use of language invites readers to explore the evolving nature of communication and reminds us that language is always changing. So the next time you dash off a quick text, remember that even the bard himself enjoyed a bit of brevity in his time. Ever thought about why giraffes sleep so little? Giraffes are fascinating creatures that have developed remarkable survival skills, including their unusual sleep patterns. These majestic animals can actually go for weeks without adequate sleep, which is vital for avoiding predators like lions and hyenas. Their size and slow movement make them vulnerable, so adult giraffes must stay on guard to keep themselves safe. When they do get some rest, it's usually in short bursts while standing. This unique way of sleeping allows them to remain alert and quickly escape danger if needed. Interestingly, researchers have found that giraffes experience a form of sleep that includes rapid eye movement, REM, which is crucial for their overall health. This ability to adapt their sleep in such extraordinary ways highlights how the giraffe has evolved to thrive in the wild, making them truly remarkable among Earth's wildlife. Why do you think they evolved this way? Let's uncover the truth about glass bottles. Did you know that glass bottles, despite their ability to be recycled, can take up to a staggering 1 million years to decompose in a landfill? This lengthy process poses serious environmental concerns, especially as our planet grapples with waste management issues. The modern glass bottle machine, invented in 1903, transformed how we produce glass containers and made them more accessible than ever. This innovation allowed for mass production, leading to the glass bottle's rise in popularity across various industries, from beverages to cosmetics. However, the durability that made glass popular also means it lingers in landfills for centuries. Fortunately, recycling efforts can help mitigate this issue, allowing glass to be reused multiple times. It's essential to rethink our consumption and recycling habits. After all, How can we ensure that the beautiful glass bottles we love don't end up contributing to an endless cycle of waste? Here's what actually happens when companies face scandals. Volkswagen has invested over $7.4 billion to buy back roughly 350,000 diesel vehicles after the infamous emission scandal that erupted in 2015. This scandal revealed that Volkswagen had manipulated emissions controls to meet regulatory requirements, while their cars emitted far more pollutants than allowed. The fallout from this deception shook the automotive world and raised serious questions about corporate ethics and environmental responsibility. People were outraged knowing that the company had put profits above clean air. Symbolically, Volkswagen's investment in buybacks represents a significant step in regaining consumer trust and demonstrating accountability. Alongside the buyback program, Volkswagen has also committed to investing in cleaner technologies, aiming to shift its focus toward electric vehicles. Will these bold moves restore faith in the company and the auto industry as a whole? Did you know about the amazing Economy rocks? These extraordinary stones possess a unique ability to bend without breaking, which is quite rare among geological materials. Economy rocks are special because of their unique mineral composition that allows them to absorb stress and flex under pressure. Unlike standard rocks that fracture under stress, these rocks can undergo significant deformation without losing their structural integrity. Scientists have been fascinated by this phenomenon, as understanding how Economy rocks behave could lead to breakthroughs in materials science and engineering. Imagine using such flexible materials in construction, or even in designing more resilient buildings and bridges. The study of these rocks might not only enhance our understanding of geology, but also inspire innovations that improve the durability of everyday objects. The applications could range from stronger sports equipment to more flexible electronics. Isn't it exciting to think about how nature's miracles like Economy could change our world? This might surprise you. The first surat changed communication. The surat, a remarkable form of written correspondence, played a crucial role in the evolution of communication. Originating in ancient India, surat allowed people to send messages across distances, marking a significant milestone in how humans interacted. Before surat, communication was limited to face-to-face conversations or primitive symbols. By introducing a more sophisticated method of writing, surat not only improved exchanges within communities but also laid the groundwork for future writing systems. Imagine a world where letters connected friends, families, and traders, facilitating relationships despite physical distances. The simplicity yet effectiveness of surat paved the way for various forms of written communication we rely on today, from emails to text messages. Isn't it fascinating how this ancient practice influenced our modern lives? Did you know about bloodophobia and its impact? This fascinating and lesser-known specific phobia causes intense fear related to bathing, washing, or even just cleaning oneself. Individuals living with bloodophobia often feel overwhelming anxiety when faced with water or hygiene products, leading them to avoid situations where they might need to wash. This fear can trigger panic attacks, physical symptoms like sweating or heart palpitations, and general distress, significantly affecting their daily lives. Imagine trying to navigate life while avoiding showers or baths, which most people take for granted. Treatment for bloodophobia typically involves therapy, where mental health professionals help patients confront their fears in a safe environment and develop coping strategies. Cognitive behavioral therapy is especially effective, as it encourages individuals to face their fears step by step. If you or someone you know struggles with this phobia, understanding and support can make a huge difference in their journey toward overcoming it. Isn't it intriguing how our minds can create such strong responses to something as normal as washing? This might surprise you. Alyssa Milano's powerful act of friendship. Back in the 1980s, when fear and misunderstanding surrounded AIDS, young actress Alyssa Milano made headlines by standing up for a brave boy named Ryan White. Ryan, diagnosed with AIDS at just 13, faced cruel ostracism from his peers. Determined to show that compassion could break down barriers, Alyssa befriended Ryan and joined him on The Phil Donahue Show. In a touching moment, she boldly kissed him on the cheek, sending a clear message. Love and kindness know no boundaries, and you can't catch AIDS from a simple kiss. This heartfelt gesture not only challenged stereotypes, but also gave Ryan the support he desperately needed. Their friendship highlighted the importance of empathy during a time of fear and misinformation about AIDS, inspiring others to show acceptance and understanding. How incredible is it that a simple kiss can communicate such a powerful message? Is it really true that Magellan named the Pacific Ocean? In 1520, the famous navigator Ferdinand Magellan set sail on a grand adventure that would change our understanding of the world's oceans. While navigating through tumultuous waters, he discovered a vast body of water that appeared remarkably calm compared to the fierce storms he had just encountered. Impressed by its serene nature, Magellan dubbed it the Pacific, which means peaceful in Latin. This name stuck, and today we know this incredible expanse as the Pacific Ocean, the largest and deepest ocean on Earth. Stretching over 63 million square miles, it covers more ground than all the land masses combined. The Pacific is not only home to beautiful islands and diverse marine life, but also plays a crucial role in regulating Earth's climate. From the majestic coral reefs to vibrant ocean currents, the Pacific is teeming with life and wonder. So next time you gaze upon its vast waters, remember the exploratory spirit of Magellan and the fascinating history behind its name. Believe it or not, the first web browser was invented. In 1990, Tim Berners-Lee, a brilliant computer scientist, created the World Wide Web, which later took on the name Nexus. This groundbreaking web browser was revolutionary, allowing users to easily access and navigate the growing information available on the internet. Before Berners-Lee's invention, accessing information on the internet was a challenging task, often requiring complicated commands and technical knowledge. With the introduction of the World Wide Web, anyone could explore the digital world with just a few clicks. This invention played a huge role in making the internet accessible to the general public, paving the way for the online experience we enjoy today. Berners-Lee's vision was not just about connecting computers, but about making knowledge available to everyone. How did this simple idea change our world forever? Have you ever wondered why we shouldn't shake photos? The song Hey Ya by Outkast sparked a cultural wave when it encouraged listeners to shake it like a Polaroid picture. This catchy lyric became iconic, but not everyone was on board with the advice. Polaroid, the company behind those beloved instant photos, issued a statement cautioning against shaking the pictures. Why? Because shaking can ruin the image, causing blurriness or streaks. In the past, older peel-apart Polaroids did need a little finesse to develop properly, but modern instant cameras have come a long way. Today's instant photos don't require any shaking. They develop best when left undisturbed. So while we can all still dance and sing along to Outkast, it's best to let those cherished moments develop naturally. Isn't it fascinating how a catchy tune can lead to misunderstandings about technology? Did you know the Atacama Desert rarely sees rain? This remarkable place located in northern Chile is celebrated as one of the driest spots on Earth. In fact, some regions within the desert have never recorded any rainfall. This astonishing aridity is due to the Andes Mountains blocking moisture from the ocean, creating a barrier that prevents clouds from moving inland. As a result, the Atacama is often referred to as a no water allowed zone. Despite its harsh conditions, life finds a way to thrive here. Unique plants like the resilient purple-flowered Loreta and certain hardy animals have adapted to survive with minimal water, showcasing nature's incredible resilience. The Atacama's stark beauty, with its vast landscapes and salt flats, attracts scientists and tourists alike, eager to explore its extraterrestrial-like terrain. Isn't it fascinating how life persists in such an extreme environment? Can you imagine that Pepsi tried to give away a jet? In 1996, Pepsi launched a wild promotional campaign that offered a fighter jet to anyone who collected 7 million Pepsi points. Sounds crazy, right? But one determined individual, John Leonard, took this challenge seriously. He started gathering Pepsi points from bottles and even spent $700 to buy the remaining points he needed. By the time he reached his goal, he was excited to claim his prize. However, Pepsi didn't take the promotion seriously. They called it a joke, claiming no one would actually collect that many points. Disappointed, Leonard decided to fight back, filing a lawsuit for the jet. Unfortunately for him, a court ruled in favor of Pepsi, stating that it was clearly a joke and not a legitimate offer. This bizarre case has now become an intriguing part of marketing history, raising questions about advertising, consumer expectations, and what really counts as a promotion. Let's uncover the truth about Texas' past. Much of what is now Texas was once known as New Philippines during the era of Spanish colonial rule. This fascinating name reflects the complex history and cultural influences that shaped the region. In the 18th century, Spanish explorers and settlers arrived, claiming vast territories, including present-day Texas. The name New Philippines originated from a desire to honor King Philip II of Spain. As Spanish settlers established missions and communities, they blended their customs with the native cultures, creating a rich tapestry of history that still influences Texas today. The legacy of New Philippines can be seen in various aspects of Texan culture, from architecture to food. Understanding this historical context allows us to appreciate the diverse roots of Texas, reminding us that the stories of the past continue to shape our present identity. Isn't it amazing how history can redefine a place? Here's a wild fact about Grojogan's Sohu waterfall. This stunning waterfall in Indonesia wasn't always a breathtaking natural sight. It actually started as a man-made dam. Over time, nature took the reins and transformed it into a series of staggered waterfalls that flow together in perfect harmony. Picture cascading waters tumbling down, each tier beautifully syncing with the others, creating a spectacular sight that draws both locals and tourists alike. The sounds of rushing water and the lush surroundings make it a true paradise for nature lovers. Visitors can explore the area, take photos, and even enjoy the serene atmosphere. With its blend of engineering and nature's artistry, Grojogan's Sohu stands as a testament to the beauty that can arise when humans let nature express itself. Isn't it fascinating how a man-made structure can evolve into such a captivating natural haven? You won't believe this about Saved by the Bell. Most people think this phrase originates from the morbid idea of bells attached to coffins, signaling if someone was buried alive. However, its true roots lie in the boxing ring. In boxing, a fighter often has a few seconds of rest between rounds, thanks to a ringing bell. If a boxer is knocked down just before the round ends, the bell saves them from a potential loss, allowing them time to recover and continue fighting. This clever connection highlights a unique aspect of language evolution, showing how phrases can shift meanings over time. So next time you hear someone say, "Saved by the Bell," you can impress them with this surprising history. It's not about life and death, it's about strategy and timing in sports. How fascinating is it that a sport can give rise to such a commonly used expression? Did you know Rihanna and Drake were more than friends? Their on and off relationship has captured the attention of fans worldwide. These two music superstars sparked romance and friendship, often blurring the lines between the two. While they never officially confirmed their relationship, the undeniable chemistry they shared was evident in their numerous collaborations, like the hit song Work. Beyond their musical partnerships, their personal interactions added fuel to the fire of speculation. Paparazzi often spotted them together, sparking rumors about their romance. Despite ups and downs, the bond they shared seemed solid, showing that sometimes relationships can be complicated yet beautiful. Fans have been fascinated by their journey through friendship and love, making it a popular topic of conversation in the entertainment world. Whether it's heartfelt lyrics or playful banter during interviews, Rihanna and Drake's connection continues to intrigue. So what do you think? Were they just collaborators or was there something deeper? Did you know France used the guillotine until the 1970s? This chilling yet fascinating method of execution marked a significant chapter in the history of capital punishment. The guillotine, known for its swift and brutal efficiency, became a symbol of the French Revolution in the late 18th century. Its use persisted for nearly 2 centuries, with its last official application occurring in 1977. This was a time of considerable change, as many nations were re-evaluating their stance on the death penalty. The decision to finally abolish the guillotine reflected a growing public sentiment against capital punishment, as people began to prioritize human rights over old traditions. This shift was significant, signaling a new era in justice and ethics. The guillotine, once a tool of state power, now rests in history, reminding us of how societies evolve and how our values can change over time. Ever thought about why the Razzies celebrate the worst films? The Golden Raspberry Awards, or Razzies for short, are a fun twist on the prestigious Oscars, shining a light on films that didn't quite hit the mark. Established in 1980, these awards recognize not just the worst movies, but also the actors and directors behind them, giving a cheeky nod to the less glamorous side of Hollywood. Each year, fans eagerly await the announcement of the nominees, which often sparks laughter and debates. The Razzies serve as a reminder that not every film can be a masterpiece and that even big-budget productions can flop. Winning a Razzie might not be a coveted honor, but it sure adds a playful layer to the film industry. In a world where excellence is celebrated, the Razzies help us appreciate the charm in failure. Can you think of a movie that deserved a Razzie? Did you know Russia has the biggest forests? With around 815 million hectares of forest land, Russia is the most forested country in the world, which makes up nearly 1/5 of the planet's total forest area. These vast woodlands aren't just beautiful, they play an essential role in our ecosystem. The Russian taiga, which is the largest forest on Earth, helps absorb significant amounts of carbon dioxide, a major factor in combating climate change. Additionally, these forests support a rich variety of wildlife, helping to maintain biodiversity that is crucial for our planet's health. From the towering pines to the diverse animal species that inhabit these areas, Russia's forests are a treasure trove of natural wonders. Understanding their importance can inspire us to protect these vital resources for future generations. Isn't it fascinating how a single country can contribute so much to global environmental balance? Ever heard of local sleep disrupting your focus? This intriguing phenomenon happens when sections of your brain take little naps while you're still awake. During these micro-rest cycles, some neurons shut down temporarily to recharge, leading to feelings of fatigue and moments of forgetfulness, even if you've enjoyed a full night of sleep. Imagine trying to concentrate on a project, yet suddenly your mind feels like it's drifting away. This can occur because your brain is busy managing energy and optimizing focus, which sometimes leads to lapses in attention. Local sleep can affect anyone, especially during long, monotonous tasks where your brain may not be fully engaged. Recognizing this can help you take breaks and re-energize effectively. So if you've ever felt a bit foggy despite a good rest, you might just have experienced local sleep. Understanding this quirky part of brain function can also lead to better strategies for staying sharp during important tasks. Who knew our brains were sneaky nappers? Hard to believe, but there's a Russian word for binge drinking. The term zapoy captures a very specific experience in Russian culture. It refers to a span of several days devoted to continuous drinking, during which a person often isolates themselves from friends and family. This isn't just casual drinking, it's a deeper dive into a life that can lead to serious social and health issues. While other cultures might have terms for similar experiences, zapoy paints a vivid picture of withdrawal, not just from social life but also from basic responsibilities. Interestingly, it reflects the complex relationship many have with alcohol in Russia, where drinking can sometimes be a coping mechanism for stress or loneliness. Understanding words like zapoy enriches our perspective on cultural habits, underscoring how language reflects shared experiences. What other unique words do different cultures use to describe human behaviors? Did you know dentists sharpen their needles? It turns out dental needles aren't just pulled from a box and used as is. Dentists actually sand the tips of these needles to make sure they are sharp for each new patient. This process helps ensure that the injection is as painless as possible, which is super important when patients are already feeling anxious about their visit. A sharp needle can help deliver the anesthetic quickly and effectively, so the dentist can get to work on your teeth without causing discomfort. The next time you sit in the dentist's chair, remember that your comfort is a priority, and those small, careful actions are designed with you in mind. With advanced technology and techniques, dentists are continually working to enhance your experience. So the next time you hear the sound of that needle, Rest assured it's been fine-tuned just for you. Isn't it fascinating how much thought goes into something we often take for granted? Have you ever wondered why bubbles keep baths warm? When you take a relaxing soak, those fluffy bubbles do more than just create a fun atmosphere. They play a crucial role in insulation. Bath bubbles, made from soap and air, form a layer on the surface of the water. This layer traps heat, acting like a cozy blanket for your bath. As a result, the water stays warm longer, letting you enjoy your bath without constant temperature checks. The science behind this is fascinating. Air is a poor conductor of heat, so it helps to slow down the heat loss from the water. This means you can immerse yourself in a soothing bath while the bubbles work their magic. Next time you're unwinding, take a moment to appreciate those little bubbles for being practical helpers in your relaxation routine. Isn't it amazing how something so simple can make your experience even better? Did you know Dubrovnik's walls have a fascinating history? These ancient city walls in Croatia were originally constructed for protection against invaders, making them a remarkable feat of medieval engineering. Built between the 12th and 17th centuries, the walls have successfully stood the test of time, surviving numerous sieges throughout the centuries. Today, these impressive fortifications have transformed into a must-see tourist attraction, drawing visitors from all over the world. Walking along the massive walls, visitors are treated to breathtaking views of the shimmering Adriatic coast and the charming red-roofed buildings of the city below. Each stone tells a story of bravery and resilience, and walking through this historic site can feel like stepping back in time. People often come to capture the beauty and history through their cameras, making it a perfect spot for both history buffs and casual tourists. So the next time you're in Croatia, don't miss the chance to explore this stunning architectural wonder that has protected a city for centuries. Cricket fans, have you heard about bowling? Bowling is the art of delivering the ball in cricket, and it's more than just a simple throw. It involves a smooth, rhythmic arm motion that players master over time. This elegant technique is what sets cricket apart from many other sports. When a bowler takes their run-up, they focus on their body mechanics to generate speed and spin, making each delivery a unique challenge for the batsman. The bowler must keep their elbow straight and follow through with their arm to ensure accuracy and power. Mastering the perfect delivery can take years of practice, and different types of bowlers, like fast bowlers and spin bowlers, have distinct styles and strategies. Fast bowlers aim for speed and bounce, while spinners create tricky spins that can confuse batsmen. This blend of skill and strategy is what makes cricket so captivating. So the next time you watch a match, pay close attention to the bowlers and appreciate the craft behind every delivery. Have you ever explored a giant human body exhibit? Imagine stepping inside a massive replica of the human body where you can navigate through its intricate systems just like a cell. This incredible experience uses state-of-the-art GPS technology, allowing visitors to discover the wonders of human anatomy up close. You can wander through arteries, travel past organs, and even learn how cells communicate. The exhibit is designed to be both fun and educational, making it suitable for all ages. As you journey through, you'll encounter interactive displays that explain how various body parts work together to keep us alive. Whether you're a curious teenager or an adult looking to refresh your knowledge, this immersive adventure offers an unforgettable way to understand how our bodies function. So, have you ever thought about what it would be like to shrink down and explore the inner workings of yourself? It's an experience unlike any other. Here's what actually happens when elevators defy gravity. A German company has taken elevator technology to the next level by creating a revolutionary rope-free elevator that uses magnetic levitation to glide up and down, and even sideways. Imagine the creativity of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, where whimsy meets engineering. This new elevator makes that feel real. Unlike traditional elevators that are limited to vertical movement, this innovative design allows for a more flexible building layout and efficient use of space. The magnets work by creating a powerful force that lifts the elevator cabin without needing cables, making it smoother and quieter. Not only does this improve energy efficiency, but it also opens up exciting possibilities for futuristic buildings. Picture a high-rise where elevators can effortlessly travel to any floor and move laterally to reach different wings of the building. Could this be the elevator of the future? You won't believe this amazing ice cream from Japan. Imagine enjoying a scoop of ice cream on a hot summer day without it melting, no matter how sunny it gets. This is the magic of a unique Japanese ice cream called kakigori. Scientists discovered that kakigori uses a special technique that incorporates ingredients like sweetened condensed milk and a unique blend of air and ice to create a fluffy texture. This combination not only makes it delicious, but also allows it to withstand warmth surprisingly well. While traditional ice cream drips and runs, kakigori retains its shape and coldness much longer, making it perfect for summer festivals and outdoor events. People are often amazed when they can savor their treat while still enjoying the sun. Next time you're in Japan, why not give this unbelievable dessert a try? It might just change the way you think about ice cream. What if I told you about Emperor Samusa's fortune? Samusa, the emperor of the Mali Empire in West Africa, is widely regarded as the wealthiest individual in recorded history. His wealth was so immense that when he traveled through cities, it could literally disrupt the local economies. Imagine the impact of such riches. His caravan of gold spilled across the ground, causing inflation wherever he went. Historians estimate that if we adjust his fortune to today's standards, it would surpass the wealth of any contemporary billionaire. His legendary pilgrimage to Mecca in 1324 is still talked about, not just for its religious significance, but for the way he showcased his riches. Samusa's story doesn't just shine a light on personal wealth. It reflects the power dynamics of his time and the incredible resources that existed in Africa long before the modern economy took shape. Isn't it fascinating how one person's wealth could change the lives of many? Did you know spiders are essential for our ecosystems? Most spiders are harmless and actually serve as valuable allies in nature. While many people fear these eight-legged creatures, they play a crucial role in keeping pest populations under control. Think about the last time you encountered a spider. That little creature might have been busy hunting down flies, mosquitoes, and other pesky insects that could disturb your peace. By preying on these bugs, spiders help maintain ecological balance, ensuring that the environment remains healthy and diverse. In agricultural settings, for example, they can reduce the need for chemical pesticides, making food production more sustainable. So the next time you spot a spider spinning its web, remember it's not just there to scare you, it's working hard to keep our ecosystems running smoothly. Don't you think they deserve a bit more appreciation? What if I told you about Cairo's ancient treasures? The National Museum of Antiquities in Cairo stands out as the world's foremost collection of ancient Egyptian artifacts. This incredible museum houses over 120,000 items, showcasing the rich history, culture, and beliefs of one of humanity's oldest civilizations. From stunning mummies to golden jewelry and intricate sculptures, each piece tells a story that connects us to the past. The famous Tutankhamun exhibit draws visitors from around the globe, displaying treasures that reveal the splendor of ancient Egypt. As you wander through its halls, you'll see how ancient Egyptians lived, worshipped, and interacted with their environment. With its vast array of artifacts, the museum not only preserves history, but also ignites curiosity and wonder about the world that once was. Isn't it fascinating to think about what these treasures can teach us about our own lives today? Is it really true that carousels spin differently? It's fascinating to think about how British carousels turn clockwise, while their American counterparts rotate counterclockwise. This quirky difference is rooted in history and design choices. In the United Kingdom, carousels often find their origins in traditional fairs, where the right-to-left spinning direction became standard. Meanwhile, in the United States, carousels ended up adopting a counterclockwise motion, possibly influenced by how people hold on to the outer poles or the layout of the parks where they were built. This unique characteristic adds a fun element to a ride that many people love, especially during festive occasions. In both countries, carousels create a feeling of nostalgia, enchanting riders with their artistry and whimsical design. Have you ever noticed the direction while riding? Whether you're enjoying a colorful horse or a fantastical creature, The spin of the carousel reflects local culture in a delightful way, inviting us to experience joy with each rotation. What if I told you Lincoln planned for loss? In 1864, President Abraham Lincoln faced a tough re-election campaign amidst the turmoil of the Civil War. With his approval ratings dropping and the Union's fortunes looking bleak, he genuinely believed he might lose to his opponent. In a remarkable move, Lincoln urged the renowned abolitionist Frederick Douglass to mobilize efforts to free as many enslaved individuals as possible in the southern states before the new president took office. This was not just a tactical gesture. It showed Lincoln's deep commitment to ending slavery and cementing his legacy. He wanted to ensure that, regardless of the election outcome, the transformation of American society towards freedom continued unabated. Douglass responded passionately, rallying others to the cause, showcasing how determined leaders can spark significant change even in desperate times. Lincoln's foresight and Douglass's activism created a powerful momentum towards human rights. Ever wondered how translation trips up explorers? During the Lewis and Clark expedition, these brave adventurers faced an unexpected challenge, communicating with a Salish-speaking tribe. The situation turned into a complex game of translation, where messages had to be relayed through a mix of languages. Imagine the explorers starting with their English, then passing it to a French speaker, who translated it into Hidatsa. Next came a Shoshone speaker, adding another layer of interpretation before finally reaching the Salish speakers. Each translation introduced the possibility of misunderstanding, creating a hilarious and sometimes frustrating chain of interpretation. It's easy to picture the confusion that arose when a simple idea morphed into something entirely different as it bounced from language to language. This linguistic relay showcased the challenges early explorers faced and highlights the importance of clear communication, especially when encountering new cultures. So next time you're in a complicated conversation, think back to Lewis and Clark. How would you handle the linguistic juggling act? Did you know sushi's roots are in ancient China? Although many people think of sushi as a quintessentially Japanese dish, its fascinating history actually begins in China over 1,000 years ago. The earliest form of sushi involved preserving fish in fermented rice, a method known as narazushi. This technique helped people keep fish safe to eat for longer periods, especially before refrigeration was invented. As the idea of sushi spread, it evolved, reaching Japan, where it transformed into the sushi we know today. In Japan, sushi chefs started to perfect the technique, combining rice, fish, and other ingredients in ways that delighted the palate. Most notably, around the Edo period, the concept of nigiri sushi emerged, a delicious hand-formed ball of vinegared rice topped with fresh fish. Today, sushi is enjoyed worldwide, with numerous variations reflecting local tastes and ingredients. Isn't it amazing how a dish can travel across countries and cultures, changing along the way? Ever seen a chicken dance with its head still? This amazing ability is one of nature's clever tricks. Chickens can move their bodies in all directions without moving their heads, resembling an internal stabilizer. Imagine strutting around while keeping your eyes fixed on your favorite treat. This unique physical feature helps them stay focused on their surroundings, making it easier to spot predators or tasty morsels. When they walk, jump, or turn, their heads remain steady, allowing them to maintain their balance and coordination. By keeping their vision steady, they can quickly react to changes in their environment, which is crucial for survival. Next time you watch a chicken pecking at the ground or scratching about, pay close attention. Are they moving smoothly and confidently while keeping their gaze locked? In a world full of distractions, we can learn a thing or two from our feathered friends about staying focused and being aware of our surroundings. Unlocking life after death with brains technology. Researchers at Yale made headlines recently by successfully reactivating the brains of deceased pigs using an innovative system known as brains. This groundbreaking technology works by mimicking some of the brain's natural functions, allowing limited cellular activity to resume even after death. This achievement opens exciting possibilities in neuroscience, paving the way for major insights into brain health and potential treatments for neurodegenerative diseases. Imagine learning how the brain functions and recovers after trauma. which could lead to discoveries that substantially improve our understanding of conditions like Alzheimer's or Parkinson's. While the idea of reactivating a brain might sound like science fiction, the implications behind brains are real and profound. It raises ethical questions about life and death as well, inspiring scientists to explore how this technology can benefit living beings. Could we eventually find ways to repair damaged brains? This incredible research fuels our curiosity about the mysteries of the brain and what lies ahead in neuroscience.